Peeps, what's up? It's your boy Mark here. I just want to come on real fast and just speak a little bit about a certain topic that I've been seeing circulate around, and I was just in a dialogue with a friend of mine about it, and we've had several talks about it. But I just wanted to really come on and just speak on it because writing isn't always best in the sense of getting people to understand what you mean. So as you can see, it says New Age versus spirituality. It's a lot of people who think that everything that is spiritual, or people that are waking into their spiritual aspects of themselves now, are put into this box of religion, which the reason why they went away and got into this new age or spirituality, basically, because they didn't want to be put into a box of religion. So when you put people into a box of new age religion, you're putting a group of people who are not all associated together. It's not one big spiritual community. Spirit is vast. Spirit is everything. It's not just a spiritualist religion that people go into and get a doctrine and get a certain teaching. It's not what it is. New Age is just a word that people place on individuals who do not want a religious tie. So when I practice my spirituality, meaning that I'm a spirit and I have no ties to any religious sect, does not mean that I'm tied to another religious sect that you guys call New Age. It doesn't correlate that way. It's no understanding there. There's no one New Age religion. There's no one New Age belief. That doesn't exist. So when you're classifying people under New Age, you're putting a bunch of people who don't even associate underneath the same umbrella, who's okay with not associating underneath the same umbrella, because you believe what you want to believe, I believe what I want to believe, you believe what I don't care. I'm not here to try to attack you in your beliefs. I'm not trying to defend my beliefs against your beliefs. I'm just trying to be, and I'm trying to love you while you're being you. That is the whole purpose of spirituality, is to be me and know me and love me enough to love everybody else as a version of me, because you understand that the all God is in everything and the creator of everything. So we are all pieces of that creation of the everything that God put out. So with that understanding, you don't judge, you don't fight, you don't envy, or you don't bash another person because of their beliefs, because Jesus, if people that believe in Christ, really believe in Christ, Christ didn't even do it. He didn't judge anybody. He didn't judge the Gentiles or the Jews in that sense of who they are as a person. He just treated them as how they treated him. He didn't treat them based off of what they believed, or he treated them how they treated him. So stop judging people based off of what they believe. Believe what you want to believe, but just stop trying to put into a box people who don't want to associate with y'all religion. I'm not a religious person. I'm not. Because I believe God is everything. Meaning he's not one person that's standing up on the top of a building, on the top of a pyramid, saying, this is my order, this is my order. No, I believe God is literally in everything. So the person that you guys are calling God is not the creator. He's a creation from the creator. Understand, as above, so below, micro, macro. Understand this. You cannot be infinite intelligence, meaning the mind of the all is literally the everything. So you can't be inside your creation and outside of your creation at the same time. It doesn't make any sense unless you are your creation. So with that being said, when people talk about the universe and people talk about God has so many names, and people do not understand God's name is not God. God is a word. God is a word. It's a word that describes something. There's a reason why you have so many gods. God is not the name. If you really study religion, you study Hebrew text, there's like 72 names of God that you can't even pronounce, because it was forbidden to pronounce it, because of the power behind the pronunciation of the word, which is why you just call him God, because you don't understand the name, the words, the vibration, because God is not a person. God is an energy. It's the essence that's in everything. The kingdom of heaven is inside of you. If they say, look over here, look over there, look over there, look over there, look over there, don't look, because it's literally inside of you. When you see it inside of yourself, you will see it everywhere else. This is God. So what made me really come on and really talk about this was I was having a discussion with a friend of mine. Like I said, I love her to death because we can have dialogue. But I see so many people get caught up with new age and how other people are projecting this new age when it's nothing new about it. All this shit is old. It's old beliefs. It's old esoteric knowledge that they just butchered and pieced together to literally denounce other religions. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Nobody in the old esoteric beliefs and teachings in school took God out of the beliefs. Nobody. They just probably didn't say the word God, or how you guys want to describe the name God. That's not even his name. So understand what you're even talking about when you say the name God. You're not even saying Yah. You're not even saying Yahweh. You're not even saying any of the names associated with this entity. Because that's what it is, an entity. Because the source, God, the presence, the energy is in all things. So this entity you guys are talking to has a name that is not all things. It's a name. So understand what you're really talking to and what you're really talking about. So what led this was manifestation. We were talking about manifestation and how manifestation isn't willing the universe to do things. Whoever told y'all, attention, new age believers or whoever, whatever y'all want to call it, if you think that you can will anything in this world, bro, then you have the whole construct of reality fucked up. Sorry, you got it completely screwed up. You as one person, you are a co-creator. We need to get out of this creations and create. You're a co-creator. You create with other people. You create with other consciousness that is part of the collective consciousness that literally controls this reality, that makes this reality. So for you to try to think that you can will anything in this world and it just happened because you wanted to, you're delusional. You're delusional. You're delusional. Stop lying to people. Stop telling people these fucked up beliefs because it's not true. You're a co-creator. You have creative energy, yes, but you're not the creator. You cannot create instantaneously manifestation. You're not that powerful. You're not that conscious, and you never will be, because you are here to co-create a reality that is bliss for everybody. So when you understand that, you stop believing these stupid dogmas and stupid beliefs that make you seem like you're God, the source creator of all things. No, you're not. You're a piece of him. You're a piece of the creation. So understand this. You're one puzzle piece with a million other puzzle pieces out here that's trying to fit together to make this big picture, so then we understand what the hell we are. So can we do that with love? Can we do that with acceptance? Can we do that without trying to tear each other down in the sense of telling people what and what not? Just be. Just be. Just be. Gain understanding by understanding. Gain understanding by spirit. Meaning discernment. Understand. Understand man is man. Understand spirit is spirit. Understand you are spirit in man. Understand this. Then you won't have to worry about all this other misconstructed confusion that literally tears us apart. If I say I want to manifest something, the way I manifest it is I put it out there and I let it go, because I'm applying faith. You guys ever read any Napoleon Hill books or any self-help or success story books that talk about manifestation or getting what you want? Faith is the number one tool. You cannot will anything into submission. You are not that powerful. Sorry, you're not. You will not be. You have to go with the flow. You have to learn how to surf, or you're going to crash. You're not just going to just transmute and the wave's just going to go away and you're just going to be able to make another wave. And it's just, that's not how it works. You're not that powerful, bro. Not that powerful. You put it out there with pure intent, aka a prayer. It's the same thing. If you go to God, it says come in a quiet place from your heart and pray, correct? When you manifest or you put things out, you go inside yourself and you meditate. You get into a good state where your purity is flowing from your heart center. So you're putting it out there with pure intent and you're allowing it to come back to you because you have faith. AKA Jesus saying, ask and the door shall be open. Knock and the door shall be open, ask and you shall be given. It's the same thing. He didn't say ask, ponder about it, try to find a way, and then look for it, and then go, and then attack it, and then come back. No, they didn't say any of that. It just said put it out there and allow it to come back to you. This is manifestation. This is true manifestation. You don't will it. You don't tell it to give you $100,000 at your front door by the PO, by the post office guy. His name got to be Rick and he got to be wearing khakis. You don't know you don't have that much creative ability. We're humans. Our brains are not that powerful. We don't even use half of our brains, not even 20% of our brains. So why do we think that we're so powerful enough with our little 10% that we're using to literally manifest things instantaneously? Even spiritual people that talk about, instant manifestation. You didn't instantly manifest that, bro. You've been manifesting that for a while. You just actually spoke on it. And then it manifests. But you've been manifesting it for a while. Instant manifestation is only things that elite creators do. Because like I said, we are co-creators. So we are still creators because we are from our Father. Let's make them in our image. Meaning, you have the creative ability just like the creator, but you are not the creator because you cannot create like the creator. So stop trying to compare yourself to the creator because you're not. You are a demigod, if anything, my bro and my sis. You are a demigod, meaning you are a little god, but you're not God. So when you understand the difference, it's levels in understanding. And when you allow yourself to truly understand, by taking away all this restraints and all this box that you guys put yourself in that want to fight about this, what are you fearing? What are you fearing? What are you fearing? What are you fearing? If you're a true believer of spirit, if you're a true believer of God, what are you fearing when God says don't fear? When he says fear is not from God. God is love. No love and you know God. So why everybody worried about fear? Why everybody worried about getting lost? How are you going to get lost if you're really being led by spirit? If you're really being true and you're really following love in your heart, how can you, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Truth? Because that's what it sounds like. You're afraid of truth. Because cognitive dissonance is very real in this reality. And changing anything that you've had held on to that makes you so safe in this reality is like asking you to be reborn again. Let me say that again. Asking you to literally change everything that you've been taught and thought about in this reality since you were born. It's like being asked to die and be born again. Y'all don't hear me when I be talking, though, because I be preaching. But, like I said, you got to be born again to enter the kingdom of heaven, correct? You got to be like a mind, like the heart of a child. So love people, man. Love people. Stop judging people. Stop fearing that you're going to get mixed up because of what other people are doing. No, you're not. Other people have no control over you. You have all the control over you. You do. If you're that influenced by everybody else outside of you, you need to take some time to yourself and have that same influence over your own self. Go look in the mirror and have that influence over yourself. It's time to wake up, y'all. It's time to truly wake up to what is happening in our world. It's truly time to wake up and see what's happening inside of you. We're growing as human beings. We're growing as consciousness. This old 2000 BC ideals of reality and the constraints of reality and how we should be as people needs to change. It's the 22nd century. You gotta have flying cars. And y'all still trying to tell me about people that used to sacrifice goats and throw stones at people, bro. When are we gonna grow? When are we gonna grow? That's all I'm trying to find out. When are we gonna grow into understanding? To understanding that literally everybody in the world perceives one event and saw it 17 different fucking ways. And we can't all agree that it has similarities enough to be like, well, maybe I saw something and you saw it too, and we saw it from two different sides of the world. So my understanding of it is gonna be completely different than yours. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. It's that simple. So spirituality, completely different than New Age religion. It's not the same. You can't group them in the same. They don't have the same understandings. They don't have the same idealisms or the same verbiage when it comes to understanding. I understand things at levels that tie into every religion because I study religion. I study spirit. I don't study dogmas. I don't practice dogmas. I practice whatever the fuck feels good to me in my soul. That's what I practice. So if that doesn't align with you, cool. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not trying to align with your soul. I'm not trying to make my spirit or myself align with your spirit so I can feel good. I'm trying to align with my spirit, with my soul, with my kingdom inside of me. And I'm going to love you for you aligning with your kingdom and your soul and your spirit inside of you. I'm not going to hate you for it. I'm going to love you. I'm going to love you. I'm going to love you for it. Because you're being the most authentic you. You're being the closest part to your pure nature being that you can be. And God put you here for a reason. And that, with that being, with that certain code that you need to work in this whole ecosystem so we can work as a unit and prosper and grow and live and be happy. But if one cell attacks the other cell for not doing what it think that it should do, then your whole body gonna be fucked up. And you have cancer cells everywhere. And cancer is literally just DNA that is not foreign, but the deformed DNA with the coding is messed up, and then it goes and then it just multiplies. So let's not continue to create cancer cells out here, dog. Let people be in their own homeostasis cells. They know what their coding is. My fingernail cell is not the same as my hair follicle cell. But it is when you look at it. But you know what's the difference? The coding. The things you can't see. How it's being moved and maneuvered. So stop judging people for things you can't see because you don't know how they're being moved and maneuvered by spirit. I love y'all. I'm getting off of here.